Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Off the Rails. And this new comedy is from director Jules Williamson and focuses on three middle-aged friends played by Jenny Seagrove, Sally Phillips, and Kelly Preston, whose best friend passes away, and they go on a journey with their best friend's daughter, played by Dormer-Phillips, and they go across Europe and are living this experience together, trying to find some happiness after this tragedy, and that's kind of the gist of the movie. Like, there's not a whole lot of really set plot, and really the tension of the film really comes into play with some of the tensions between them, and these old feelings start piling up. They haven't seen each other in a long time consistently. Maybe there are some things that led to that being a thing. And they all come resurfacing here, and, everybody's processing their grief in this film, and it's a pretty straightforward ride. They don't go into a whole lot of depth and, deep emotional things in terms of grief. This isn't The Descendants that has that melancholic feel to it at times. This is a pretty, jaunting, fun time. They do have some tension, but they're all going to be fine and get back together in the end. So how much tension really is there in suspense? But you have this journey portrayed in a sweet and straightforward way, with a fun soundtrack full of nothing but Blondie songs, so that's always fun. It's an enjoyable ride along the way. There's not a whole lot of depth to this film. You have three very talented actresses playing these friends, and this young actress along the way as well. You have Judi Dench, who plays their friend's mother, who pops up for a scene at the funeral and does a fine job. You have legendary Italian actor Franco, Nero, the original Django, who pops up and, has a thing for one of the ladies. And, they find men, they flirt, they might make connections, they might sleep with them, and, along the way, that's basically what this film is just them having some fun with minimal tension, minimal, actual drama here. And, they do have some come the third act because, it's a film, you have to have some kind of tension, right? So, they have some tension amongst themselves, or maybe, some, they lose their bag with all their passports in it, so that becomes, here's a hurdle that they have to overcome. But, they somehow make it all along perfectly fine without any of those things. So, this film works itself out very easily. It's not something with a whole lot of depth or dynamic approach to the story. It's just a nice, sweet, fun time that's easy to digest, easy to process the ideas of grief in, and just, it's a charismatic cast of this group of friends, and they just enjoy spending time together on this trip across Europe. So, really, in the end, I don't think this is a really good film. It's just, it is what it is, and if this is something that piques your interest, the sound of this synopsis, then give it a try. It's inoffensive. I think you'll enjoy it. If this doesn't really pique your interest, then I don't think this is going to add anything fresh, interesting, different, dynamic to actually change your mind on it. So, this one's for the people out there who enjoy these types of movies, and it's a pretty easy watch. But those are my thoughts on Off the Rails. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.